All right. Welcome, everyone, to our Friday series called Letting Your Light Shine. Based on Matthew 5, verses 15 and 16, where Jesus commands us to shine our light before people so they may see our good works and we may glorify our Father in the heavens. In this video series, I only highlight good news, such as random acts of kindness, as well as humorous, educational, and inspirational thoughts to help keep everyone encouraged during these trying times. So let's start with some good news. May not sound good at first, but it turns out good. On a rainy Wednesday afternoon in southern Texas, 19-year-old Juan Mendoza was driving with his girlfriend when he saw something terrifying unfold ahead of him. A car had been struck, spun out of control, and came to stop in the middle of the highway. While most drivers kept going, Juan didn't hesitate. He later shared, thinking of his own younger brothers, "I thought they could have kids, and I said to myself, I'm going to get them out." Yeah. Now, the car belonged to, ironically, Juan Omada, who was just about to turn 80, and his wife, Adriana. They were on their way home from a doctor's appointment when the crash sent their vehicle spinning into traffic. Smoke poured from the damaged car as they sat trapped inside. Omada remembers the moment clearly, saying, "Cars kept buzzing by and no one stopped. He was the only one who stopped." Now, video from the scene shows Mendoza, who works as a cook at Texas Roadhouse, running straight into the roadway. He pushed debris out of the way and helped pull the couple from their smoking vehicle, possibly saving their lives. Adriana said, "He was there at the right moment we needed him. That's why I say he was my angel." Now, the Amadas never learned the young hero's name at the scene, but determined to thank the man who saved their lives, they were eventually reunited with Mendoza with the help of CBS News contributor David Begnaud. Their emotional reunion took place at the Texas Roadhouse where Mendoza works, and was filled with hugs, tears, and heartfelt gratitude. But the surprises didn't stop there. Justin Back, president of Acadian Ambulance Service, attended the reunion and offered Mendoza a life-changing opportunity, a scholarship to attend EMT school, along with a conditional job offer upon completion. Wow! Mr. Back said, "We're always looking for people, good people, ones who want to help others. It takes a big heart, intelligence, courage, and toughness, which is a rare combination, but one that I believe Mr. Mendoza exhibits fully." Wow, that's pretty good. And now to our fun fact of the week. Did you know? I bet some of you did. St. Lucia Island is the only country in the world named after a woman. Think about it. All right, now here's our riddle of the week. And I bet you don't get this one. Give me a thumbs up if you do. A pizza place has an offer where you can swap 5 empty pizza boxes for 1 free pizza. Okay, so Joe has collected 25 pizza boxes. So how many free pizzas can he get? And the answer is, no, that's not the answer. The answer is 6. Not 5, 6. How, you ask? Well, The 25 pizza boxes initially got him 5 free pizzas, correct. But when the pizzas arrive, Joe, smart as he is, swaps out those 5 pizzas into other containers, which makes 5 more pizza boxes. And so when he placed the order, he ordered 6 pizzas, because now he has 30 boxes when they arrive. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't get that. All right, this leads us to a random act of kindness. We've already seen one with the ambulance director. What began as a heartbreaking discovery in Syracuse, New York, has now turned into a powerful story of compassion, connection, and second chances. In December in New York, nope. Police officers were stunned to learn that a 55-year-old woman named Rhea Holmes had been quietly living inside Oakwood Cemetery. For Holmes, the cemetery wasn't just a place of mourning. It was the last place that felt like home. And here's why. Her story traces back to October of 2020, the day her husband died. Holmes and her husband, Eddie, had been married for 26 happy years and were finally preparing to buy their dream home. Their offer was accepted, but that very same day, Eddie suddenly died from a heart attack. Instead of moving forward with the purchase, Rhea took back the down payment and used it to buy a cemetery plot for her husband, complete with a bench where she could sit and remember him. But as time passed, grief took a heavy toll. Holmes fell into depression, lost her job, and was eventually evicted from her apartment. Too proud to move into a shelter, she chose to stay at the one place she felt she still owned, her husband's cemetery plot. So beginning in May 2025, Holmes spent her days volunteering at a nearby food pantry, while at night she quietly slipped into the cemetery to sleep, going unnoticed for months. She said, "I assumed that I was going to die there until, as she puts it, along came an angel." That angel arrived in December when a retired police officer working at the cemetery noticed Holmes and alerted his comrades at the police department. It's then Syracuse police officer Jamie Pastorello responded and immediately stepped in to help. Pastorello told CBS News, "I wasn't going to let Rhea sleep outside again." Yeah, it had to be like 0 degrees there. What followed was a remarkable turnaround. Pastorello paid for a hotel room, then connected Holmes with the president of Lemoyne College, who allowed her, get this now, to stay on campus while students were away for winter break. He also launched Pastorello also launched a crowdfunding campaign and introduced her to the nonprofit organization, A Tiny Home for Good, that provides affordable tiny homes for people in need. When a home became available, Holmes finally had a place of her own. Now, while nothing can replace the love she shared with her husband, the emotional reunion between Holmes and Pastorello, filled with heartfelt hugs, made one thing clear. Kindness can change the course of a life. Thanks to one officer's compassion, Rhea Holmes now has a future beyond the cemetery she once called home. Wow. And now here's our 7 inspirational thoughts for the week ahead, and these are all from John Wooden a famous basketball coach, college, who just passed away recently, I believe. Number one, today is the only day. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow is yet to come. Today, it's the only day. Number two, talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. I like that. Number three, success is never final. Failure is never fatal. It's courage to face them both that counts the most. Number four, if you're not making mistakes, then you're not doing it right. I'm positive that a doer makes mistakes. Yep. Number five, things turn out best for the people who make the best of the way things turn out. I got to read that one again. Things turn out best for the people who make the best of the way things turn out. Yes. Number six, don't let making a living prevent you from making a life. Yeah. You are not your job. And finally, number seven, success is peace of mind. That's a direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing you did your best to become the best you're capable of being. And that brings us to the best news of all, the good news of Jesus Christ. So here's our Bible verses of the week. Excuse me. From Psalm 25:4 and John 6, verse 45. Show me your ways, O Yahweh. Teach me your paths. And Jesus said, it is written in the prophets, and they will all get instruction from God. Everyone having heard from the Father and having learned is coming to me. Yeah. I want to thank everyone for watching and remind you to let your light shine in whatever way you can. Hope this series helps everyone stay encouraged at all times. And please join me on Sunday morning as we continue our sermon series on the parables of Jesus. And Tuesday afternoon for a Bible study called Talking About Jesus, where we're continuing our series on miracles in Scripture. I truly hope you'll join us for all of those. And please, please, please share this with everybody you know. And now, may God bless you and keep you, and may His glorious light shine upon you. Have a great weekend, my friends. See you next time.